Hello. I've gone clean cut. I'm sorry. We're going to take a brief video break from the Joseph Murphy SP series. We'll be back with more of that probably the next day or two. I took a brief break last week as well to discuss avoidant behavior. I'll put a link above to that video that Marvin Daniels and I did about avoidant behavior and dealing with avoidance. Very helpful video for many of you, particularly those of you with SP issues. Today, I want to just make a very quick video pointing you to another video that Marvin and I recently did that was on Marvin's channel. He posted the other day. I'll put a link above to that, and in the description, a lawn video, almost over 45 minutes long, of Marvin and I talking about the quote-unquote map of consciousness that David Hawkins discusses in his books like Letting Go, and us specifically discussing the subject of fear and how to better let go of fear in regards to both romantic relationships and in general. And today I just wanted to briefly, because I have a client in about 6 minutes, read from Healing and Recovery, which is another David Hawkins book, not nearly as well known as Letting Go, but in my opinion, pretty much just as good. Great book. I just want to read really briefly from chapter 3, which is about stress. And then I would strongly suggest that you check out the much longer video that Marvin and I did the other day about some of the stuff that Hawkins talks about in regards to fear and stress. Hawkins writes that there is a lot of emphasis today on the subject of stress and its prevention, along with its implications for physical, emotional, and psychological health and how it impacts industry and the business world. There is a greater awareness of stress in our culture and what this disorder implies. We are going to look closely at the relationships between the body and its response to stress and the mind and how it relates to spirit. Stress results from a point of view, from what we hold in mind, and from our attitudes and beliefs. Emotional stress originates primarily from within ourselves and not just from the world. There is no such thing as escaping stress because its source is within us and not located within the world as commonly believed. Thus, we will be reversing the way the mind usually looks at cause and effect. By observation, one can see that quote-unquote cause is not in the world, nor is quote-unquote effect in the mind, but vice versa. The level of power, the level of cause is held in mind, bringing one's experience of what happens in the world. Our folklore intuitively knows this because it says, one's man meat is another man's poison. That quotation contains the secret of what we are talking about. The power is not in the event or in something out there. The power of creating our experience of all events in life lies within each of us. Thus, it is by re-owning our power that we can learn how to prevent stress. Ooh! David Hawkins. Fantastic. This is a great book, Healing and Recovery. This book and Letting Go, particularly the first 2 chapters of Letting Go, I think basically everybody should read who's into LOA ideas and just stress management in general. Be sure to check out the video I did with Marvin. Again, the link is in the description. If you have any questions, I can be reached at radicalcounselor.com.